Hey guys, Claire here, and look who I have!
It's me, Whitney!
Woo! This is one of my dearest girlfriends, Whitney. You can find her on the Whitney A channel, and she's doing a lot of fun stuff there. And today she's my savior because, as you guys know, I am pregnant, and I really miss drinking because, it's funny, because you know this about me, I don't drink a lot.
True.
But when I do drink, I really like good stuff, and I really enjoy it.
Quality over quantity
and
is Claire's motto.
I miss being able to order a glass of wine to go with my food, especially when I know the pairing is really amazing.
Yeah, I haven't been drinking as much lately either, and it's just like those things where I'm just like, you have a big, beautiful bowl of pasta or something, and all you want is just like a perfect glass of red wine.
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh.
So today, Whitney is gonna show me how to make not lame, I even hate the word mocktail though.
I know, can we come like faux?
Or like a fix or something.
Drink. Yeah, well, okay, it's a mocktail.
It's a mocktail. I mean, it is what it is. For SEO reasons, it's a mocktail.
Right. I've kind of ventured into mocktails. One of my dear friends stopped drinking, and we would go out, and she would always ask the bartender to like make her some kind of cool concoction with bitters.
Oh, cool.
And like bitters was always the thing that she would need. And really, like for me, especially if I'm going through periods, because I'll go through phases where I won't drink as much and take a little break, because I mean, I'm like a wine lady. I need a breather every now and again. I always want something just to hold and to have and to sip on.
Yeah.
You know,
well,
and
especially in social situations.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think anything bubbly will do the trick.
That's
and
true.
Bitters and bubbly are perfect together. So any kind of soda is great. The cocktail, or shall I say mocktail we're making today, is a classic. And it couldn't be simpler. I have a whole thing, Lazy Bitch Drinks, on my channel, and this is Lazy Bitch approved because it has like 3 ingredients.
I love it.
It's the Shirley Temple, y'all. The Shirley Temple.
I loved this drink as a little girl. I would order it whenever we went out for dinner.
Me too.
With my dad. And the one rule was my dad got 50% of the maraschino cherries. So I would always ask for double the maraschino cherries.
But you know, I think that you can kind of elevate it a little bit instead of using just, because grenadine is usually just corn syrup.
It's like
and
red food coloring.
Red food coloring, and it doesn't taste like anything other than just sugar. So if we make our own grenadine, which cannot be easier, it's really just equal parts pomegranate juice and sugar. It actually tastes like something, and it tastes like pomegranate juice, and it has more depth of flavor, and it's delicious. So, and then using like a really nice quality kind of spicy ginger beer just elevates it a little bit.
I love it.
You know, stepping up the game.
Beautiful. And then adding a little bit of lime to it.
A little bit of lime juice, a little lime, and then of course we have our cherries, but we have Luxardo cherries.
Fancy cherries.
Fancy.
If you've not had these, they're like,
where have you been?
My God, they're so good.
Just hiding under a rock. There are I can just probably like 10 in a row, just
good.
Pop them in my mouth.
Well, how about I get started on the Shirley Temple, and
okay.
Do you want to get started on making some kind of like beautiful bitters thing? Tell me about the bitters you have.
Okay, so I love bitters. As you can tell, I brought all these from my house, and this is like bitters can really totally change a drink. I like to add a lot of bitters, but even just a few dashes will do a lot aromatically to the drink as well. One of my favorites is this Fee Brothers rhubarb bitters.
Oh wow!
I love it. It's kind of tangy and a little tart. And super different than most bitters, which sometimes can be a little bit more like kind of licoricey, anise, a darker profile. This Aztec chocolate bitters is so fun. If you like a drink that's a little bit more like kind of, you know, dark, robust, sexy.
Well, and spicy too, I bet.
Yes. Yeah, it kind of smells like cocoa powder or like Hershey syrup.
It totally smells like Hershey syrup with like cinnamon and all that.
Yeah, and then another one of my faves is this citrus bitters, the Seville Orange Scrappies.
Oh, how pretty. I love the packaging.
Yeah, and it just kind of, it has that nice rounded orangey citrusy flavor. But really, there's a place in LA called Barkeeper.
Oh, that place.
And they have a bitters bar, and you can go and try tons of different bitters. But I say if you really want to kind of like, you can get bored easily with the mocktails. So invest in some cool bitters and grab some sparkling water and go to town. I mean, it could not be simpler.
Well, the other kind of funny thing too is for pregnant ladies, I've been blissfully like super lucky where I've had 0 morning sickness, which was like, I don't know, kind of weird. And but I got very lucky. But if you do have morning sickness or like an upset tummy easily, like sparkling water or soda water with a little bit of bitters in it.
For sure.
Totally helps that. It just kind of kicks it in the butt.
And also ginger beer.
Oh.
Ginger is great for nausea.
Oh yeah, that's so true.
So, you know, and this one definitely has a lot of that great spicy ginger, natural ginger flavor. So yeah, so you just, you know, pop in some of the grenadine into the bottom of the glass, top with ginger beer, and then I like to add some bitters to this.
Ooh.
So bringing the bitters in, I want to add some of the rhubarb bitters.
Do it, throw it in there, girl. By the way, do you appreciate the glasses I pulled for you today?
I'm a gal from Kentucky. I love a horse. I mean, not like that, you know what I mean? Add a little bit of a lime slice for garnish.
Ooh, love that idea.
We gotta have that cherry. You can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong
with the Shirley Temple. It's
delicious.
Just
I'm gonna have a little
refreshing, delicious, and you can totally change the amount of grenadine you use, or your homemade grenadine. That just takes me back.
It's so good.
And you add the lime and a little bit of bitters.
Yeah.
And so I think it makes it a little bit more interesting.
Makes
it's
a huge
definitely better than the one I used to drink back in Kentucky at wherever the hell we were going to eat. So.
I love it. Oh, this is so delicious. Well, thank you so much for giving me some respite from being like just
anytime.
I don't even know what to do. Like I keep trying to be like, oh, lemonade with sparkling water. Like that's me trying to be like fancy at a restaurant. But oh man.
Just the bitters.
Yeah,
you'll be fancy. You'll actually be, you know, super hip.
I'll sound like I know. I'm like, I would just like some your fanciest bitters, please, with some sparkling water and a cherry, obviously. Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Of course.
This is so fun. Appreciate it. Please, guys, make sure to follow this lovely lady on all social media. It's down here. And check her out on WhitneyA.com, especially for the lazy bitch drinks. Those are amazing.
Yes.
They're great. If you love these like 3-ingredient cocktails, Whitney's got them aplenty, so check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you like it, and comment below. All right, see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.